everybody, welcome back to Tea for Tuesdays. So today I'm going to be reviewing chamomile, honey, and vanilla herbal tea from Twinings. It's a bagged tea and it comes in a little package just like this. And it came with a free sample, so sadly I don't have a cup of tea to drink while I'm making this video, which I generally like to do. And when I started this tea adventure thing, I told myself that I was not going to buy any more bagged tea from the grocery store because I've been doing a lot of research about the differences between bagged tea and loose leaf tea. And I will make a video about that if you guys are interested about why I'm not doing that anymore. But when this came in the mail, I was like, well, it's a free sample. I should try it. I can make a video off of it. I wasn't really excited about it, but I'm so glad that I did. So when I opened the tea bag, I like to inspect the leaves and see the quality of the leaves and what they look like. As I was watching the liqueur, or the infusion, while it was brewing, and the infusion is when all of the color and the flavors are seeping out of the tea leaves. So when I was watching the liqueur, it was a very dark and deep liqueur, but it looked like it had a lot of honey in it. It did not look artificially colored at all. It looked really good. And what made me excited to actually taste the tea was that it didn't have any, absolutely zero sediment or murkiness, which is really common in bagged teas. And when I say sediment or murkiness, I mean it's like when you put your tea bag in there and if a bunch of white stuff comes off of the tea bag, that can be sediment, and it can cause to be really murky and just not look nice. If you guys understand what I mean. I will do another video where I explain that much better. So what I like to do before I even take my first sip of a tea, I like to smell the tea leaves, or I like to smell the liqueur and the brewed tea. So I stuck my nose above it and I took a couple sniffs and I got nauseous. I'm not kidding you guys. I didn't smell the chamomile at all. I could see the chamomile, like the color of it, and I could see it in the liqueur of the tea, but I couldn't smell it. All I could smell was the honey, and it was so strong. I was like, yeah, it did not make me feel good. I did not like it. But then, guys, I took a sip and I was entranced. It has a really interesting flavor. I don't know how they did it, but the chamomile and then the honey and the vanilla, it all was blended so perfectly. It was so delicious. Usually I don't like putting honey in my tea because to me, personally, it overpowers it and I don't like the taste of honey at all. But the way they did this was so good. It has a very unique taste. I haven't tasted anything quite like that before. When you're drinking it, it has the consistency of warm water. Some teas can feel thicker, but this one is very thin and cleansing. I feel nice and clean and fresh when I was drinking this. But that's when you first take your sip. And then as I was swallowing it, my tongue got puckered up, and I think that's due to the chamomile tea, because whenever I have chamomile, it kind of dries out my tongue, but it was nice. It wasn't too bad. I think that helps. The sweetness was coming from the honey, and the vanilla was helping coat my tongue, and it balanced out the bitterness of the chamomile tea. I'm going to read to you guys what I wrote down while I was tasting this tea, and I said, rating explained, why I gave it 5 stars, and a big smiley face. I said, the ratio of honey to vanilla to chamomile is delightful. The liqueur of the brewed tea and the mouthfeel show good quality. Overall, I am impressed. I would seriously recommend this tea to everybody. I understand that everybody has different tastes, but this tea is amazing. So thank you, Twinings, for coming up with another delicious tea. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's tea review, and I hope that you guys will try this tea very soon. If you guys have any teas that you guys would like me to review or to try out, please let me know in the comments because I'm always looking out for a new tea. I hope you guys have learned something and are excited to try new teas. If you guys have any questions or want to see something in any of my videos, please let me know. I hope you guys are having an amazing day filled with tea and happiness. Until then, with my imaginary cup of tea, cheers!